they get from like foreign countries.
Yeah, from other countries.
Yeah, the Korean movies and shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Korean stuff is actually good.
That was dope. I was like, oh shit, what?
Yeah, Netflix.
Really quick with that, though.
Okay, shows like Stranger Things. I like.
Yeah, not even just with the Netflix thing, but with the foreign movies, man. Like when James, because we watch a shit ton of them now because the pod, and we added we actually had a foreign horror movie wheel on this, and then just made an Asian horror movie wheel because of
why not?
They're so good, man. They're so fucking good. Like the original Ring, like Ringu.
I've never watched any of those.
It's way better.
Finally, I'll watch those now. And
yeah, the J horror is good. There's a lot of good stuff.
Oh fuck yeah, bud. How's it going, people? I think I see a familiar face down there, Ibrahim.
I'm back.
How's it going, gentlemen?
Back. If I drop out, it's because my PC may overheat, but hopefully that won't happen. So
blow on it.
I had that problem too.
Right?
I bought a fan for it.
Yeah, I need like a second fan. Honestly, that's what I'm trying to find. I'm at that point.
You get one of them box fans for now. Get a little ghetto with Ibrahim.
Yeah, yeah.
Box fan, yeah. Why not?
I mean, just so you can get the one for inside the PC. That would help. But anyways, people, we are here to review the movie The Cellar, a Shudder original. And I'm going to dive right into this.
Totally different than I thought it was going to be. Because I didn't read what it's about or see a trailer.
Oh, nah, not at all.
So I was expecting because how the cover is, I was expecting she got like a prisoner or something. She got kidnapped or held hostage.
Something.
Yeah. Not even possessed. I'm talking about like someone just fucking took her off the street. Like
yeah, they put her in the cellar.
Yeah.
Just because of the way the cover. That makes sense.
So I was like, I'm watching this and I'm like, the fuck? Why do these people have an accent? And then I was like, am I crazy? This kid, these kids, and this dude, they sound totally different.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, they're in Scotland. Oh, okay. And
it makes sense now.
But she's I did too. I was like, and like everyone else is like, I'm like, what the fuck?
That's what threw me off at first. Because if I'm not mistaken, you hear her talking first and the daughter talking first. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, and so she's talking to the daughter, and I'm like, well, that's your daughter? That's your daughter. And she sounds like that. What the fuck is going on?
Exactly.
And then
I was like, same way.
And then you're thinking about it, like, okay, this does make sense. This can happen. She grew up in America, genius, and then she just moved to where the fuck she is now. They got pregnant.
They got a deal with their job, with relocations.
But that did throw me off. I'm like, wait a minute. But it was just her and the family. Yeah. Her and the kids talking.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
By the way, the boy, I don't think. Okay, I know he's young kid. I didn't like his acting.
I thought he was fine. I think most child actors are terrible.
It's too like no emotion. His face looks the same.
But
every time he sat there, his hands down to his side.
One scene, I mean, there was one scene where he like kind of turns. I thought that was like actually well done. Mm-hmm. Like towards the end, where he
turns and looks at the closet.
No, it's where she's talking to him, and then he like.
When they're walking off the count?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Where he started counting?
It was something like he was on the couch. She like grabbed him out of the cellar or whatever from the.
Oh yeah, then he had like
a seizure. She like looked at him. And
you're right.
That was good. That was like legitimately creepy. There's like 2 or 3 legitimately creepy things in this. Yeah. There's like another one where the girl, she's going down and she's counting the stairs, and something like. It either touches her hair or rustles her hair or something. And it's like, okay, this is kind of atmosphere. Mm-hmm. But that was about
it. Speaking of the stairs, and I know we do our early ratings, but I want to speak on these stairs first. The stairs were better and creepier when they were showing the girl going down the stairs when she was talking to her mother on the phone. When they showed the stairs, like with the light on them, and then when they showed the stairs when it got way longer, that was bad. When they showed the stairs and they got way longer,
Oh, where they actually showed it, where the single door on the bottom.
That made me feel like I was watching one of them like old low budget like fantasy movies where they're like going on a long ass path with like that weird kind of lighting.
Yeah.
And that's what that part made me feel like that whole time when it's showing the mother walking down them stairs and then going back up the stairs. And even the part where it's showing the people walking that are, I'm guessing, trapped or dead or whatever the case may be, that are trapped in this cell.
No, they're trapped. They're like fucking brainwashed.
Walking and counting. But the ones that like
walking where though? The abyss. I guess they call it Leviathan.
Like that whole scene, I think it could have looked better if it was darker. Like, they just had it bright as hell. Of course, she finds her daughter and brings, which I wasn't mad at that, but I feel like they should have had it darker. Kind of like Insidious-esque. You remember how going to look for the kid in the rooms, and it's not like pitch black dark, but it's darker. This is fucking bright as shit. Just looks like a sandstorm's going on. I'm like, this doesn't really look. It took the fear away. Like, up to that point, there
was some atmosphere. It did just like the atmosphere was gone.
I'll say from when the mother went all the way down the steps, from all the way down, past the 10 shit, is when it really took it away for me. I didn't hate it, but I'm just like, if they just kind of stuck with what I thought they were gonna do.
What do you think about the goat thing?
Baphomet? They're doing a lot of mixed metaphors in this, I think.
That didn't bother me. That actually looked pretty
No, that one like short shot of it, like doesn't she like see Baphomet or something and she like slams the door? That was
they
good.
actually shows them,
That was it. I wasn't mad at that at all. But again, the stairs
but it slowly walks up the stairs, they're running. You hear like it's coming up the stairs, like, bitch, you can't run. You're basically in a labyrinth. Because you think you're out, but you're not.
The plot of this movie is like pretty ridiculous in a lot of ways. Like, there was a couple things like that just made me go like, the fuck, and like kind of laugh out loud in a bad way. Like, she starts going a little crazy and she's like tells her husband like, look at all these numbers and what the fuck does this all mean? He's like, calm down, she's gonna come back. It's like, the fuck, why would you say that to her in that situation? You didn't answer her question. You didn't, like, are you fucking listening? Like, that's not what you would say to your wife in that situation. You would at least like,
not only that, but when your child is like, this is your kid too.
Your child is gone, and you're like, don't worry, she's gonna come back. Like, the fuck?
I'll talk about
I know.
Let's talk about this bad parenting. So the first night that they get this house, the first night that they're staying in the house, me and dad got to go to, like,
well, that's a common workaholic.
That's bad.
Family. When your job takes priority over everything else because you're afraid that you're going to lose, like, say the house or something, or the what are they called, the deals, like your clients. Like, I can't lose this client. So they become more focused on that. Like, the kids should understand. You're really scarring your kids for life, especially like this one, like the first night in a house that's creepy as fuck. Where they already said the basement is creepy. I'm not going down there and shit. And they're like, hey, I'm going to leave you alone.
They already had a situation with the basement. Yes, the dad got the door.
Exactly.
But the door closes out of nowhere and locks out of nowhere. And you're just going to be like, okay. And then not only that, you're going to send your kid back down there. Like,
oh, you got to turn the lights on.
And that was fucked up too, because like, and then she said, oh, you have to do it because when my husband comes back, he's going to be freaked out. Like, who gives a fuck?
No. She was talking about
How about me?
The son, because the kid's name was Steven. She was like, when Steven, he's gonna see nobody's there, blah blah blah.
He's gonna freak out. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go upstairs and stay in his room with him.
Exactly.
That didn't make sense to me.
Exactly.
That didn't make any sense to me.
No, because they had that first scene where the cellar's creepy and the girl got trapped and freaked out. You don't have her go back down there the same night. You know, so
I was gonna say, and that's the other thing.
There, shit. The mother's like, it's only 10 stairs.
That's the other thing there too. It's one thing, like, if it's, hey, your child's calling you, hey, the power went out. Where's the fuse? Oh, it's downstairs, and then basically you go downstairs, you take a left, blah 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 blah. But if they're legit terrified of going down there, and you know this, and your child's crying, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. When I get home, I'll fix the power. Go upstairs with your brother with the flashlight.
Yeah, go upstairs with your brother. Like, that's the solution to the problem.
Yeah.
You're worried about your son? Well, go upstairs with him. Tell him to light the power's out and it'll be okay. She had a fucking candle anyway.
And
so it's not like they're in the pitch black dark or something.
Yeah. But I do understand the fear aspect of it too, of already being in the situation we got locked in the basement. Being in this new creepy home, and you notice how the daughter, like every room, she's just looking at certain shit and kind of focusing on certain shit here and there. And you're in a brand new environment. Obviously, her and her mother aren't all that close at all.
Well, she's in the rebellious stage. Like she's been getting bullied, but she don't tell her parents because they're not close. The parents are always working, so the parents didn't know about it. So she's just at that age. She's like, "Fuck you." She had a tattoo, like what does it say, anarchy or something? I don't know. What the fuck it was.
Rebellious. Can we talk about this mad scientist dude that she met? That was so fucking ridiculous. And she walks into this dude's office. He's like, "Oh well, I fucking hit my head. Now I'm a genius." It's like, what the fuck?
Genius. Let me see that. Let me see that math equation.
Let's talk about that, because that could have been something so much. They could have made that scene better to where either that guy's a part of it
Well, he said he's in the office of the original house owner.
That is true.
Doctor.
That is true, but still, like, how do you bump your head and become a genius?
That is so fucking stupid.
Well, that's what people are saying. Like these days they're saying, like, the savants. There'll be a person that doesn't know how to play piano. They got in a fucking car accident. All of a sudden, they fucking play anything on a piano.
Why is that important to the fucking movie? Like,
exactly.
It makes me think the dude's a quack, and it also makes me think the people who wrote it were even quackier.
Yeah.
Like, that is a completely irrelevant plot point. It just makes me go, what the fuck?
They had to make sure that they had to make sure to tell the audience, like, this equation can get solved because we're going to put a genius in there for you. No random person's going to solve this.
Why not just do the typical thing of using the priest or something like that? That just there's a guy. There's always someone that studies this crazy shit.
Yeah,
there's always the one guy that studies this.
Yeah.
Who didn't bang his head on the fucking sidewalk and become a genius?
Yeah,
but you know,
put the equation.
It's such a ridiculous detail to have about this dude. It's like, why the fuck is that relevant? Because I can't help but laugh. It's like, what? That's who this movie chooses to be the genius character.
The guy that hit his head. I'm like,
the guy who hit his head and woke up a genius. Like,
if that's the case, boxers, any type of fighting where you get hit in your head, any type
football
of
players,
hit in your head, football, wrestling. I'm even talking WWF wrestling, because that shit you get concussed. Any place where you get concussed, after that happens, you should be a fucking genius, according to this.
Oh man, you know what that, speaking of WWE, you know what that reminds me of? Like, did you ever see that match they did in Saudi Arabia? Where it was so they did this big thing in Saudi Arabia. They had a match. It was Undertaker against who was that? The dude who does the spearing.
Goldberg.
Goldberg. So Goldberg tried to hit Undertaker, and he missed him, and he hit his head on the.
I didn't see that, but I seen highlights of that.
Turnbuckle thing.
Yeah, and he was just bleeding out in the fucking match.
Yeah,
concussed himself. Yeah, because
concussed himself in that match.
They call that. Yeah, they call that
because he with that too. I believe he was trying to, like, do his, not the spear, but the other thing he does, his other special or whatever you want to call it. That
the Jack
to Undertaker. I'm like, damn near dropped him or some shit because he was still, like, out of it for the whole match.
Motherfucker, you'll see his stars. He's like, let me pick your 300-pound ass up in the air.
I watch, like, wrestling countdowns and shit sometimes, like, on one of those YouTube channels, and I think it was one of those things where, like, they do whatever they do to call the match and kind of wrap it up quick, and they ended up wrapping it up.
Yeah, but they should have played it safe. He should have said, change of plans. I'm going to spear you. You're going to kick out. I'm going to spear you 2 more times, and I'm going to pin you. Instead of trying to pick him up over his head. When you're fucking concussed. What are you doing, man?
You got to remember, though, James, these, like, wrestlers nowadays that came, I'll say within the past 5 to 10 years, are probably more aware of wrestlers that have been doing it for the past 30, 40 years. Like, yo, I only got about 2 more years to live anyway, so and I don't mean that in real life, people, so don't take offense to that. I'm just saying, like, my career's going to be done in 2 years, so I'm going to do the best I can now.
If I lay it on my head a couple more times.
Which sucks, too, because, like, that would have, imagine that as, like, a WrestleMania match during the streak. That would have been, like, fucking, like, let's see TV kind of shit.
Yeah.
When they were in their prime.
Speaking of the streak, I don't even watch wrestling. I'm still mad that they fucked that up.
I'm like, everybody's
mad.
Everybody's mad that they broke the streak. Like that is one of the worst decisions that Vince McMahon has ever done.
He wasn't going to go out as had the belt the most times. Yeah. That was his one thing.
Yeah.
And he's going to have forever.
I mean, it's like, you do that, you have him retire at a WrestleMania. Even though he's not the champion, you have him retired at WrestleMania.
Yeah. His final.
He gets the final match. He gets the last match, though. It can be whatever type of match that is buried alive, whatever you want to call it.
No, they fucked up, man.
They did.
I was so upset.
But
I haven't watched wrestling forever, but I heard that.
Yep. At the same time,
I used to be a hardcore wrestling fan. I used to watch it all the time.
Hell yeah. I
heard about that. I was so mad. I was like, you fucked the Undertaker over, you bastards.
Yeah, I know. And it wasn't like, it would have been one thing if like they gave him a shot or something, or they had some kind of like a storyline, but it was just like, nope, he lost.
Who did he lose to? Brock Lesnar.
He lost to Brock Lesnar. Yeah,
that's the first time. But then after he lost the first time, they had him lose 2 more times, like in a row.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They should have left him undefeated, or
Goldberg beat him,
or here's another thing: if you have him lose at WrestleMania, you have him lose to somebody like a Shawn Michaels. They have a history.
Well, that's the thing. He beat Shawn Michaels twice at WrestleMania.
But still, though, like
lose to Shawn Michaels with some dirty trickster shit.
Yeah, like
kind of a deal.
DX is back. Like
DX Shawn Michaels. You can even say that.
Oh yes, Tyson.
And he like does suck it.
Yeah.
That'd be great. I'd love that.
You could even have that, but
I would love that. If he did the fucking suck it and then he like. Yeah.
But they should have never took that streak away from him, though.
Yes.
No, that was a disaster. And like, I don't know. I mean, WWE's been on the ropes because like, did you see what he like his new hairdo, his new look?
I see his Cowboy Brock.
No, I'm talking about Vince McMahon.
Jesus, yeah, he looks like fucking.
Oh my god, he looks like Colonel Sanders, bro. Yes,
yeah,
he looks like a plantation owner. He looks like a plantation owner, bro.
Yeah, he does.
Like we're in Candyland now.
Yeah. And I think people even made fun of that shit too.
Oh, they did.
Why would you come out with that mustache, man?
Yeah,
no one loves you. No one tells you, "Hey, this is a bad look."
This is a bad look. He's lost his goddamn mind.
His own fucking kids and shit. He's like, "Yeah, fuck you guys."
What the fuck? Triple H needs to like
pedigree
him or something.
Pedigree, yes. Pedigree his ass.
Yeah,
yes.
Fuck.
Yes. Pedigree him. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
He looks nuts.
Oh,
he looks.
You put his picture up.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Put it up.
I'm pulling it up right now.
We can look at this dude.
There's a few pictures.
Now he looks like the dude who's strutting on his plantation, like unsatisfied.
He looks like the fucking evil guy in the horror movie. Aaron, you know what I'm talking about. Last House on the Left.
he looks like a bad guy, like the 80s baddie.
Yeah, like
that old baddie.
Bad guy. Yeah, or like a Lethal Weapon villain.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that hurts just looking at, bro. Like that is.
Oh,
and like so there's Botox. He's Botoxing.
Oh, 100%.
He's Botoxing.
Dyed his hair.
That fucking Hitler mustache. The eyebrows are fucked up. Yeah.
Is it just me, or is the mustache 2 different colors? What's the fuck going on? Or is that his upper lip?
That might be a
like I see black and I see white above it.
Yeah, his lips are like black.
Oh my fucking god!
And then you have.
Yo, he painted his eyebrows. They're dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, his shit is fading. His shit is definitely fading, and that's why he did that shit.
Oh man. Yeah, he looks like a hot mess. The sad thing is, though, he takes off his fucking shirt. He's still jacked.
Well, steroid. I mean, juicing.
Oh, you know, he's doing all this shit, right? Like the HGH and the other.
All of it, yeah.
All the hormone shit.
Viagra.
He's like, I'm gonna be 86, fucking ripped.
Yeah, he's.
I don't even know how. You know what? We don't gotta get into Vince McMahon too much, but I was gonna say I don't know how this dude still has a company, but he's filthy rich, so I get it. I know.
Well, he's in the middle of selling it, I guess. Oh, UFC bought it.
No, Endeavor bought it.
Yeah,
which owns UFC and and
that,
and he's still like the chairman or whatever. So
yeah, whatever.
So it was more like a merger, right? Well,
Well, no, Endeavor owns UFC and now it owns WWE, and now they're going to be like a team type of.
It's just Vince. Yeah, it's their team, but Vince McMahon's still like head of the
WWE. Like he's still the chairman, whatever, CEO or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Then you got
they could never push that motherfucker out, man. Like
no, they tried. He came back.
You would think that this would have been it when that scandal happened, but
no, because he has those shares, man. He's like, yo,
and he reasserted control over the creative too, and he fucked that over.
Yeah.
What he did was he was like, all right, let me back off. Watch the numbers climb. Backed off for however many months he left for. Let me come.
I don't like this person as a champion because Vince McMahon has where you're big and muscular, like Brock Lesnar. He likes those champions. Yeah. He don't like the small guys. So
or the minorities, really.
But, but a lot of wrestlers heard that he was coming back, and they were going to quit.
A lot did leave. I believe a lot got out of their contracts. A lot went to AEW.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to because like he has no fucking clue how to do wrestling anymore.
No, he's done. Yeah,
like,
your old ass storylines are not working over.
Yeah,
you got to get more creative.
Like, he's doing like 1980s storylines.
Yeah, he is.
From what people were telling me that, are like, I mean, shout out to Smart Tornado, like their podcast, and then like my cousin and people who still watch wrestling, they're like when Triple H took over, when Vince was 100% out of it, it was people were saying that product was so much better.
Yeah,
way better with everything. Yeah. And then they're like, yo, you could tell when Vince came back.
Yeah. Like it was,
yeah, that night he walked in the door, he rips it up. Like, he's like, nope.
Vince, I feel like
flip that switch and fuck it over.
Vince McMahon still wanted that toxic era of wrestling that we all loved. Yes, we were children for the most part, children, young teens that we all loved. That Attitude Era, maybe right before the Attitude, and like right after the Attitude Era. That
the storylines made sense then. He's trying to put the same shit now.
To an extent though, because at the same time we were kids. Like you can say the storyline makes sense, but Undertaker makes
sense. But like I think it's like comparing what he's doing now to Attitude Era, like this is a fucking massive drop off. It's not because if it was as good as Attitude Era, people wouldn't say anything. They're like, yeah, I mean it's interesting, but it's not. It's not.
I think what I mean by that more was just like the simplicity of it, because it's just beautiful women, which we all love looking at, over sexualized. Now we're seeing it, like looking back at it as an adult, I'm like, that's mad rapey. Like this dude should be locked up.
Right.
Allegedly. Don't sue me, Vince. I'm broke. Allegedly, I'm gonna throw that.
Well, the main problem Vince has is like you have a character that's doing really popular with the fans. He will go and make them change their persona. They come out as someone different. You're like, what are you doing, man? This shit is working.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't know how we got into wrestling.
I really don't remember.
I think it's in the cellar. That's what it is.
Something about Vince McMahon's mustache.
I think it started with like something to do with concussions, and then I brought up.
Goldberg. Actually, for the movie, that's how we tied wrestling to this movie, people.
We went fucking wrestling.
Here's how we tied Vince McMahon to this movie. It was like Triple H started writing like the first half of this movie ish. And then when you started seeing when we seen the mother going down the stairs, Vince was like, "Let me get it."
That's what Vince. Let me take over this movie now.
It's like I got this.
You see my new hairstyle? You see my mustache? I got this.
Oh fuck! That's true. The beginning was better.
The movie made me feel like.
Yeah,
like it started out good. It started out good, and then it went on like it would go like start out say like right here, right? Then it went go like this for a little bit, and then it started going down.
Oh yeah,
a little bit. It didn't like dip down deep. It went down a little bit here and there, and then kind of, and then the stairs. It just went down the stairs with that shit. And even when they came back up the stairs, they still stayed downstairs for the most part. There's bits and pieces I didn't mind when they came back up, but just that whole, like, I wouldn't have been mad if, they're showing the mother going down the stairs and then she just appears down there. Versus seeing her actually that scene, take that shit out. That was probably the worst scene in the movie. Take that shit out of her going down the stairs. That side view, seeing her going down the stairs, and it's all foggy and shit. Because it's like a fantasy movie. It's like, oh shit, we're going to fucking Narnia.
And another part that they confused too, but they made up for it because they told you at the end. But you're like, okay, the cellar that you count down the stairs, it turns into more than 10. You're going into the abyss. Then all of a sudden, fucking this thing's coming out of the closet You're like, wait, where'd the closet come from?
Oh, earlier.
But then later on, they're like, fuck, we have to fix that. Oh, the whole house is the equation.
The whole house, yeah.
The whole house is a fucking trap.
Yeah, that stuff with that other door was kind of a red herring. It's like, why the fuck did you need that? You didn't need that. Just have the kid start walking down towards the door in the cellar. That'd be scary enough.
Yeah. Or, I mean, shit, just go in the cellar. You could still have the same 10 steps or whatever, or 13 steps, and have something in a certain room. That's where the door is. Maybe you can go in the cellar, but then there's a door that's locked, whatever, red, whatever. Because they had the whole cellar. I'm not buying a house if the cellar is just, like, blocked off. I'm like, come on, this is kind of inconvenient. You know, that's storage down there and shit. Fucking ghost. If you're going to be down there, at least clean up. Help with laundry, you know, do the laundry, do something while you're down there. Don't just be trying to scare people all the damn time.
Listen, Gold Man, do some fucking laundry.
Yeah, shit.
And what's up with fucking people always finding something? Like, people go through this house, they don't clean out the house first. They open up, there's a fucking old record player or some kind of something you're not supposed to touch, and they always pick it up and fucking play it. And then actually, you know, it's like opening up the fucking Necron thing for fucking Evil Dead.
I mean, that's exactly what happened.
Evil Dead Rise.
A much better movie than this.
Again, going back to these parents that are leaving their kids in this new house that has all this bullshit in there. They got.
Well, I'll say this: the Evil Dead situation was that kid's fault. That fucking dumbass.
Oh, that's different.
DJ. Yeah, 100%.
But that was.
Let me play this thing. This fucking idiot.
That's different. That's different. That's Evil
Same
Dead.
shit to me. He thought it was gonna be a cool ass fucking rock album or something.
Yeah, no.
Hey,
no, it's a priest saying.
Yeah, fucking doing fucking.
And can't turn that shit off either. Can't turn that shit off.
Oh shit, it was good, Dad.
Then the book just starts going crazy. Opening.
Yeah, it just starts flipping the pages.
You're like, you're fucked now, buddy.
Holy shit!
I recently just watched that movie a couple weeks ago.
Oh man, Evil
Dead. That movie was great. That movie. So both of y'all have seen the movie?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I watched that opening day on Thursday, and when she ripped that girl's scalp off, like that was fire, dude. Because like people did not see that coming. Like everyone's like, "Oh fuck." Yeah, I was like, that was a really good one.
Oh yeah, I love that. I'm going to, and within these next couple of weeks, definitely going to rewatch that again because that's something I want to go back to and review.
Yeah, it's really good. I like the way it looks. It's really simple.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was excellent. Excellent movie. And the fucking title. That title. Oh my god. When the title was rising.
That was awesome.
That
over
was
the water. Yeah, that
awesome.
was
good. Yeah.
Yo,
it's like behind the mountains.
I have a quick wow. This movie, what's it called? The Sadness. Have you ever seen that? It's kind of like a.
So was it Chinese or a Thai or something like that?
It's Taiwan, I think.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I've heard a lot about it. I haven't seen it.
That's good.
I want to see.
Listen. Here's what I need you to do for me, Ibrahim.
Watch The Sadness.
I want to hear your opinion on that after you watch it because that movie was so freaking. Like I know that came out last year, but the way I do my movies of the year or whatever is like my first time seeing it, whatever year I see it. That's my movie of the year right now, still. Because it's so wild, and that's what I loved about it. I was like,
it's fucking crazy.
Exciting. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Like when it came out, heard a lot of good shit about it.
But that's something I want to go back and watch again as well. I already reviewed it, but just to watch it because I'm like, holy shit. Deadpool.
It's a virus. It's like they turn not zombie.
Don't spoil. We already did the spoiler, James. We already did the spoiler. Now they got to go watch it. But that shit was just.
It's a sadness, a lot of crying.
And the reason why I say that though, James, is don't even like the one wild one. Don't even tell them about him.
Oh, I'm not telling about no.
Just because. It's one of those that you want to. It's one of those ones like there's certain movies or certain shows you don't really care if people talk about too much. But this is one of those ones like once you experience what's going on, it's one of those ones that you're gonna have oh shit moments. I don't want to take your oh shit moments away from you, even if you only have one. I don't want to accidentally slip up and take. If you watch the review and the spoiler, that's on you. But other than that, I don't want to do that now.
Yeah, I haven't seen or heard anything about it other than that. It's
just
good.
like it was good. Yeah, no, it's dope.
Did y'all watch that shit, Skinnamarink?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
You watch that fucking movie?
Yeah, I see what they're trying to. There is a creep factor in a way, but
there wasn't enough. It was bad. It felt lazy to me.
Yeah. I'm like,
it's like I'm gonna just put this camera just right in the. I'm just put this camera.
Just fucking these kids.
I'm gonna let it run
on the fucking floor.
just let it run.
They could have done so much more with that. Have the song playing, have the song explode, have the song be like a creep factor of the movie. Just some shit going on. Besides
yeah. It was like Holly shit. It was basically just trapped in a fucking space.
This is what I was talking about the other day, or yesterday, or earlier today. You guys can probably barely see it, but
camera that you bought from the set.
Not from the town, from Blairstown. They had like those little shops and shit. And I was like, I want to learn more about this camera because I want to use it. What am I going to use it for? Well, hopefully we'll find out. Works. They said it still works. Yeah. Sweet. I just got to put batteries in it. It takes AA batteries, and figure out what kind of fucking tape goes in this. Start making some movies.
It's those mini cassettes. I forgot what they're called. The video cassettes.
XL. So what would you guys rate? What are you guys' ratings for this movie, The Cellar?
5.
It was just okay. Yeah.
I was thinking around that same.
Yeah.
5 across the board. That same.
Like thing. You said, at the beginning it was good. Like I seen where they're going with it. I was like, oh wait a minute, this might be actually good. Then it just started. I'm like, okay, fuck. Started getting boring, kind of.
I mean, I do like the idea, like. Getting to the point of the daughter like going down the stairs and keeping counting, like I like that idea. They got there in like the worst possible way. Maybe not the worst, but one of the worst. Like there could have been another. Just find a different excuse for why she's down there, and she can't get out or something.
Even if she's still counting.
Yeah.
Like even if she's still counting, if you have to keep but like you're saying, like have her trapped in there and she can't get out.
Or like she's trying to get something, or she needs to go do something. Like have her going down there for her own reason, and then the power goes out, and then she freaks out, and then she goes in there because she needed to get something. The power goes out, the door slams. She's like, "Fuck!" And then she freezes, and then she calls her mom. Her mom's like, "It's okay. Turn on the power. The power's down there. You'll fix it. There's only X number of stairs. I'll count with you." And then she keeps counting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you could even put it to the fact of her little brother. That ball bounces down the stairs. He goes after it, and then she goes after him because she was still scared to go down the stairs. Even if she had to go down there to get something for herself, she didn't want to go down those stairs. But I feel like if she had to for her brother, then it's like, oh shit, he's down there. I'm supposed to be babysitting, and the power's out.
So they did that ball thing in what was it? The Changeling, right? Where the ball. I feel like they did that something like that in The Conjuring.
They did.
Which one was that?
The Conjuring. I remember the clap.
The clapping. Yeah.
Clapping.
That was the first one. Well, yeah.
I thought there was something with a ball too, but I forget.
There may have been something with the kids with a toy or something that rolled down the hall or something. I'm sure.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of The Shining. Remember in The Shining, he throws the ball, he keeps throwing it, and then it disappears, and then it rolls back to him.
Yep.
I haven't seen that in a minute.
Because that. Basically, what I'm saying is like that's something that's been like done a couple times
and done better.
Exactly, it's been done better. It's been done way
honestly,
better.
It coming down those stairs wasn't scary.
No.
You know what would have made that scarier is when they opened the basement door. Is if that ball's coming up the basement stairs.
Yeah.
Somehow. Or even getting thrown up the stairs.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you know how the kids doing the wall ball thing like that.
Yeah.
Now have
he's hitting against the door
and coming and then going down the stairs, hitting the door and going down the stairs. Boom.
Yeah.
But they fucking had this shit just coming down some stairs, just coming downstairs, just to come downstairs, and it wasn't the basement stairs. It could have even been the ball coming down the basement stairs. Why wasn't the ball? Which would make the scene look even more ridiculous. Would have been funny if you see the ball.
We're losing Aaron.
I know.
I mean, for the fantasy land that they did for that portion, they might as well have had the ball just bouncing with it.
Yeah, you see all those fucking stairs. You see the ball doing.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's not good.
Never-ending stairs.
So here's another idea for how she goes down there. So she goes into her brother's room and she doesn't see him. She's looking for him, and she hears him in the cellar.
Mm-hmm.
And so then she goes into the cellar. He's not there. And then the door and the power goes out, and then the door closes, and then she's like, "Fuck."
Well, that kind of happened with the mother. Didn't the mother hear?
But she was looking for the key, and then Steven ended up behind her.
Yeah,
now,
she's like, "Mommy, what are you doing?"
That would have made that scene make more sense and be better, because then it's like this already happened earlier in the movie where it
and we know that we know it's a trap
versus just this random stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Forcing your daughter to go down the fucking stairs.
Yeah. By the way, this is the film we're talking about, people, just so you guys can see the cover of it. Which that goat thing looks dope. And here, all right, let's leave it right here. Say the goat thing is just like you put that on or whatever. Somehow the mother gets possessed, and she's the one that's getting her family into that cellar for whatever reason, for whatever sinister reason. And you see this goat thing, right? Somehow luring the family down there or doing whatever, and you find out it's the mom. But no, they didn't do that. Take the fantasy stairs away too, please.
The fantasy stairs.
Aaron, you remember that one we reviewed? It's like the first thing we reviewed. It was like
the ritual? Yeah.
The
Ritual.
It's funny you say that. So I had my wife make a wheel for this podcast, and that was one of the movies she put on there. And I was like, that was one of the first episodes that Ibrahim was on on Horror with Sir Sturdy. That's actually maybe hit you up and shit. I was like, oh shit, Ibrahim. And yeah, I was like, or else I would have reviewed it. But that movie there, The Ritual, people, if you haven't seen that was good.
And the way they did the monster, whatever the fuck the thing was.
That fucking the forest thing.
Yeah. That thing was like really impressive.
Yeah.
Because that was a real, like, they created a real puppet.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just kind of had some CG on because dude, that thing was hella weird because it was like a deer or something. They had like fucking legs or something like spread out. It's like
crazy looking.
Like so it was like a deer with hands on its face.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
It was hella weird. And it was like move its fucking hands and shit. Like, what the fuck is this?
I enjoyed it.
That was a dope movie.
But no, that was a good movie.
I'm a much better monster than this thing.
Yeah.
Well, the beast thing in this looked dope though.
I just thought it was gonna be more.
But it's just like if you're gonna do, I don't know. Doing Baphomet like this is kind of like whatever. It's not.
Because that's the real folklore, right? He is the demon of what he does. He like enslaves or something like that. They showed like real images of like
it's kind of made up.
Book.
To be honest, like it's a very kind of made up thing.
This thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing
is so weird looking. Like, what is it? A woolly mammoth with a fucking deer head or something? Like, what the hell is this thing?
And then you got arms and shit. I don't know.
Got arms and like hanging off. It's like, what the fuck is going
Looks like it belongs in Stranger Things.
Yeah. And what's weird is it would like move his hands and be like praying or something.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's the
thing. Yeah.
That's
crazy. Was it like I forgot the story, the ritual part thing? Is it like they're on land? Is it like a Native American like ancient spirit thing or something?
No, they pretty much run into I wouldn't say a cult, but they're like what's the term for that? Like the Wicker Man kind of shit.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of folklore-y,
yeah,
in a way, and they praise this thing because they're like in Norway or something.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's right. Yep.
And like this is some kind of like a Norse pagan god that these people still are worshiping, and it's like, yeah, feed me.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah, because they do some kind of Blair Witchy shit where like dude wakes up and he's like in the corner praying or whatever.
Yeah.
I like that. That shit's always effective. That was a really good scene in Blair Witch, where it's like the fucking shaky cam and then you see the guy in the corner and you're just like, I don't know what's going on. I want out. I want out now.
Yep. Oh man, I love that fucking movie.
Aaron loves that movie.
People have no idea. People have no idea. Like, you talk about viral. Like a movie that went viral before the concept even existed. Yeah.
And you know, this I still say to myself, the good and bad part of it is I didn't see Blair Witch till a few years ago, but I look at it like, what year did it come out? Like 99?
99.
Yeah. And where they say it's big, true story and shit. These kids are really missing.
Yeah. I feel like but I still feel if I would have watched it then, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much as I did.
No, I was pissed off.
There was just a lot of hype.
Yeah,
there's a lot of hype. Exactly.
That's true.
There was tons of hype, and it couldn't live up to the hype. But it was an interesting, it was just a really smart idea.
It was. You know? It was.
It's a really smart idea.
It was.
And of course, it spawned a bunch of trash. Unfortunately,
the fucking copycats.
Yeah. We got some good found footage. I mean, I know there was other found footage before that, but we got some good found footage.
There's so much found footage. There's one.
I actually want to see. I keep seeing that. It's on like.
I never heard of this.
I keep seeing like the like on Twitter especially, and I keep telling myself I probably have that thing saved on my phone like 5 times because I keep forgetting. I'm like
saving it. You're like keep saving it.
Write this shit down.
Like I'll be out and about, right, and I'll be scrolling like, oh shit, I should save this movie cover, so I remember to put it on the wheel. Now here's what I could, or at least put it on one of my lists. All I have to do is go on Google on my list, my Google, the Google list shit. I can do that right from my phone and just type the movie. I still have not done that yet.
I never heard of this.
That's something I want to review. That's something I definitely want to review. As a matter of fact, let's review it next Tuesday. I'll grab the cover right now to show you. That way, you can get it reviewed finally.
All right.
So yeah, this movie very average, not great.
Yeah, it's not horrible. It's just I don't know. It's on.
When are we reviewing Renfield?
Did you guys watch The Pope's Exorcist?
Yes, I like that one. I like that actually.
That was dope.
That's my in my wheelhouse. I like that.
You like the exorcism?
Possession? Yeah, I like that shit.
Paranormal.
Yeah, well, extreme paranormal, like the legit, like fucking exorcism.
Yeah,
demons.
This is the cover right here for Sick.
Yeah, I've never seen this. Okay, it's on Peacock. Sweet.
Yep. Okay. So we're gonna review that next Tuesday.
Is that a slasher?
Looks like it.
Looks like a slasher or a home invasion kind of thing.
I'm assuming. So,
what was the last good home invasion movie?
Was it The Strangers? That was okay.
That's
what's that new? Yeah, what's the home invasion? There's a cabin in the woods or something. What, Batista? Was that a home invasion?
Oh, cabin at
I watched that.
Knock at the Cabin.
Knock at the Cabin.
I would call that a home invasion. Yeah, that's a home invasion.
That was I'll have to go back and rewatch that because I watched it once in the theaters. I wasn't really crazy about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
But I'll have to go back and read because I didn't do my review and I was supposed to. I'm way behind on them shits, by the way, people. But you guys know this.
Yeah, I count that as a home invasion. The dude, they go there, they're like, they think the world's ending or something, and they force their way in the house and fucking
with and they're armed.
Yeah,
with weapons and shit.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, that remake Fear. Did they copy the old Fear? Where the house invasion? Or is that this is what I'm like paranormal?
Fear.
Aaron, you seen it? It's called Fear. You seen it in the theater?
No, that wasn't a home invasion. That wasn't a home invasion movie.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm thinking of Cape Fear. Is that Cape Fear? I forgot. It's some fucking home invasion where the girl was this obsessive boyfriend, and him and his friends fucking invade the house.
You're thinking of I know exactly. No. You're right with the title, but it's not that with because we reviewed it. Is that with Mark Wahlberg?
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was on for that show.
I was gonna say we reviewed that back on Popcorn and Pines a minute ago.
That was a year ago. That was
it's
like
not
a year.
longer.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it might have been a year and a half ago.
But
Fear with Marky Mark. Okay.
the new Fear is different, completely different story. It has no ties to that.
And no Marky Mark.
No. No Funky Bunch either.
No Funky Bunch. I was thinking the same thing, bro. They made a reference to Marky Mark in Fast X.
Good vibrations.
Yeah, I think that's the song they're playing.
Yeah,
and like Cena
that's
is
that's the Marky Mark song.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. How bad, without spoiling it for people that may want to see it, how terrible was the movie, Ibrahim? Don't lie. Or was it decent-ish?
How terrible was the movie? Okay, so it's better than Fast 9. Fast 9, like, especially the shit with Roman, they turned him into a fucking Looney Tunes character. And he's like dodging trucks and shit, and like they're even like making like, oh, I should have died. It's almost funny, but it's so cartoony. It's like, dude, I can't take the shit serious. He literally saying in the movie in Fast 9, oh, I should have died. I should have died. And then a fucking truck almost falls on his head, and they're like, oh, he died. Wait, he didn't die. So they got rid of that. That was good.
Good.
But there's still so much shit that's so goofy that if you're not in the mood for it, you're just gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? And Momoa did kill it. But Momoa is like full on like Batman and Robin style villain. I swear to God, he's full on like campy up to a 10 level villain. Like,
wow.
Like you expect the fucking like the Jim Carrey Riddler to be in his posse and like fucking Mr. Freeze to show up. Like he's that campy. It's ridiculous.
Oh God. Now does Vin Diesel say family in this again?
Oh
like
yeah.
Well,
yeah. I mean, it's almost like a joke. Like now it's so to the point where everybody says it, and then a bunch of people say it derisively, like, "Oh, family." Like, yeah, they're not a family; they're a cult, and like, all like it's. Yeah, he's a discount Joker. In a way. But he's fun. I mean, he's hella fun. He's very fun, and it's like
that's probably, I haven't even seen the movie. I don't know if I will or not.
I honestly, unless it's
unless we have to review it, I probably won't watch it.
I stopped after Tokyo Drift.
Didn't we watch Fast 5?
Like Fast
4 PMP?
Yeah. Wait, did I?
We did on the
we watched Fast 5.
Fuck, you're right. That's right.
We watched Fast 5. And that's the best one. That's the best one. Okay. So if you can't handle Fast 5, it only gets worse.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need to put myself through that. I watch enough bad movies with the bad horror movies I've watched.
Yeah.
I don't need to take it outside of that, unless it's for content.
There was this great someone they posted on Twitter, like, and this shit went like mega viral. They were like, okay, when did Fast and Furious become ridiculous? And everyone like had their moment. It's like, for me, it was this when they went to space, when they did this, and they're just some crazy shit. It was like, there was a scene where it was like, it was Toretto and the British dude, and they're in a it was like one of those like parking structures, concrete parking structures, and they're at the top, and he's like, I'm about to fight you, dude. And then like, instead of fighting him, he steps on the ground and the ground collapses and the dude falls through. So he's so strong that he can like stomp the concrete.
Oh, great. Oh, he's Hulk.
Jesus.
And he's yelling down there, it's family.
Yeah. My superpower is family. And like, there's so many like what the fuck moments.
Yeah. That's why I stopped watching, man. Sorry, getting ridiculous.
That's his. Paul Walker said.
Oh yeah, cuz I think he says that in like the second one.
Damn.
Yeah, they should have slapped the shit out of him when he said that shit. Like, what the fuck did you say?
It just started getting crazy. The Rock coming in, it started looking like G.I. Joe.
Dude, okay, so but here's what's funny: The Rock is coming back.
Wait, they're making more?
The Rock is coming back. The Rock is coming back to Fast and Furious. Okay. No, they didn't make up.
Oh,
I'll tell you what happened. Black Adam fucking happened.
And it was
Black Adam happened, and it was trash, and he came back like fucking begging.
Wow.
He never wanted to come back. He never wanted to come back. The Rock was done, and he was trying to do his own thing, and then it collapsed, and so he's like, you know, man. I I kind of wish I could see Vin Diesel's face when he's like, "Oh yeah, The Rock wants to come back." He's like, "Oh yeah,
yeah."
I
Talk
knew he
shit.
was gonna
It's like,
come
oh,
But
you want to come back?
See,
Oh, you want to come back to this family? You want to be in this family?
But with that though, that's gonna also is it gonna help Fast and the Furious though? Is it gonna help as far as the fandom? Fans of The Rock, are they gonna go see it because he's in it?
Yo, I heard The Rock is getting sued for like a $3 billion, $1 billion or something.
For what?
I heard Rock is getting sued for like $1 billion. I forgot. I seen it somewhere. I totally forgot.
What happened?
I don't know.
What the fuck happened?
I gotta look it up and see if it's true. Unless it's someone fucking around.
It's probably one of them. Someone's fucking with you, James.
No, it is going to help the franchise. It is going to help the franchise. Having him back, yeah.
But how much? I'm only saying that because does he still have that star power? I'm not saying I'm not a fan of him anymore, but does he still have that star power?
So I think The Rock has,
or does it depend on the role too?
I think it depends on the franchise. He's good in a franchise. If you put him in a pre-existing kind of like situation, he's gonna make it better.
Wait. A kidnapping lawsuit? What?
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hold on. Hold on.
That can't be real.
The Rock stole my wife. She came home. I saw this giant Samoan dude, and then she left me. I'm suing The Rock.
He's getting sued for kidnapping a wrestling girl for like
serious?
$300 million.
$3 billion.
I gotta see this.
Kidnapping of a woman and her child in a massive $3 billion lawsuit filed against him and others by a former pro wrestler and WWE star. Who the fuck? I hope these people are suing where it wasn't part of a storyline and they thought it was real in wrestling. They're like, you took my kid.
Right? Yeah, exactly. like that was one of Vince's storylines. Is that we're gonna bring The Rock in with some like kidnap so the whole
I guess it says Disney dropped them because of the lawsuit.
No way,
so The Rock isn't part of fucking Disney no more. $3 billion. What the fuck? Does he have $3 billion? I know he got some money, but I don't think.
No, this is fake. This is fake.
Is it fake? It's real
fake.
fake.
Yeah. It's fake.
Jesus Christ! Because I googled it, it's everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying to find a legit site.
What the fuck?
No, it'll be on TMZ. That's who you gotta look for. TMZ knows their shit. They get the details.
I don't know if I trust TMZ.
Like that Jonathan Major shit.
Fucking $3
billion. They had like fucking video of that shit.
They fucking kidnapped my.
That would be an interesting storyline. Like The Rock kidnaps, like it's some like B-level wrestler, and he's like, The Rock took my daughter, but he's trying to get to The Rock, and then it leads up to a match.
There you go.
It's a storyline people didn't know it was fake. They think it's just real.
Dude, do you remember that? What was it? It was like, remember that? It was Jeff Hardy and Edge. Do you remember that when they had that thing?
Well, no, that was Matt Hardy and Edge.
No, that was Matt Hardy.
You're right. It was Matt Hardy. Yes. Yeah. And like that shit was like.
That was legit.
I remember that was legit. That was legit.
That was legit.
He legit attacked Edge.
Yeah,
he legit attacked Edge.
He really stole Lita from him. She cheated on him with Edge. That's crazy.
Yeah, that. Then they booked the match, bro. But listen, then they booked the fucking match. Like so, Edge was in a match, and then he busts into the match and fights him, tries to get the mic, and he can't say anything. And people are like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then they booked the match the next night. Like next week,
what? A match.
Well, no, he did make a storyline out of the whole thing because there's a part where, Vince is a fucked up dude because there's other things.
Rhyme.
But what's fucked up? Like the fact that he made it a storyline, or the fact that they actually did it? Because if I'm embroiled in that kind of shit, I think I would just
boom. There it is. It's the storyline for the new Taken movie. The Rock is the villain battling.
I would watch that.
So would I.
Watch it
I will. But like the thing that sucks is The Rock would never do that. He wouldn't be the villain. But that would be.
Yeah, I know. He don't want to be the fucking bad guy. He did it in wrestling. He was a villain back and forth. Yeah. But in regular movies, I don't think he wants to play a villain.
I think it would help.
He wants to be the hero.
It would help because it would.
He has that hero face. Does he have a villain face?
Yeah.
When did he go baby face?
Though he's fucking huge. Fucking monster.
He should do a villain. He should find like an interesting villain.
Because he's a good guy, right? That movie Red Notice, he's not a villain. He's a good guy in that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. They're making a part 2 with Reynolds and The Rock again. I didn't see the first one. I know, shocking, Aaron. Ryan Reynolds did, and I didn't see it.
I'm disappointed.
They're shooting Deadpool now.
Yep, about damn time.
Deadpool 3.
Yo, they're bringing.
Did you guys watch Deadpool 1 and 2?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Love them. I own them.
Aaron, did you ever actually buy the Raid and the Raid 2?
No, but I still want to.
It's still in your cart.
We plan on reviewing that again for popcorn and pints one of these days. It's that good. We have to do it again.
You know what it was with those with those two movies? Because I remember when I was looking it up, I believe part 1 has has an extended version on Blu-ray, and I don't think part 2 does. And that's what stopped me from buying it at the time. Because I almost got them. Because you know sometimes you can get like the combo with like the 2 Blu-rays. I was like, all right, let me do that. And then I was like, oh shit,
extended.
The extended, and then but I'll probably just end up getting the extended one and then just the other one for part 2.
Did the Fate Part 3 come out yet? Total different.
It's Havoc. Havoc is the newest movie that he's doing.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to come out on Netflix. They don't have a release date for it, but it's coming out this year.
Wow. I'm going to watch it. I want to see how fuck they do to it.
Oh, I'm definitely going to watch it.
I know the fucking forward ones, man. It was non-stop action right in the beginning on. I've never seen anything like that. Like the storyline is action. It's
the storyline is fight scenes.
Yo, but that's an action movie to me. It's like you don't have to have all the extra corny stuff that some action movies have. Like, yo, I just want to see the fights and that's it.
That fucking was.
I don't even need to know the reason why they're fighting. Just give me some dope action scenes. Like
badass movies.
Those scenes in that movie, the fighting scenes, and what I loved most about that is, yes, there was guns in it, but for the most part, it was like hand-to-hand combat. It was swords, it was machetes, it was shit like that, which makes it more entertaining. I'm like, okay, action movies, you're shooting each other, boom, boom, explosions. We had enough of that in the 80s and 90s. They don't have to keep doing that. Here and there, cool. But I want to see this actual martial arts combat with these type of weapons and this stuff.
I love that type of movies. That's why I like Jet Li movies and shit.
Did you watch John Wick 4?
Not yet.
Wait, was it?
Part John Wick, the new one.
Oh no, we're going to review 3 and 4 at some point.
John Wick 4 is like unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's fucking crazy.
See, I gotta see that.
They did.
People are saying it's like crazy, but also impossible. Like, there's no fucking way.
Well, yeah, but it's all like. Do you remember when we watched Hard Boiled? Like, remember that shit where they went through the hospital and he's like, it's like fucking.
That's right. I forgot about that movie. That fucking scene was
the same
crazy.
shit. But like, who gives a shit? It's fun. It's
fun. You're right.
You gotta ignore stuff like that.
But every John Wick movie though, you can turn into a drinking game. Every time he grabs someone and rolls with him on the ground.
I thought I swear to God, James, for like 2 seconds, I thought you said a jerking game. I was about to say,
drinking.
You gotta rub one out every time.
Every time
you gotta pause that shit, rub one out.
Because he does that judo shit.
Yeah, he does
every scene.
Shit, I mean, it works. Like the judo
it works. Yeah, it works. It's just as funny. I noticed it. I was like, yo, this would be a drinking game.
Yeah, John Wick 4 is like John Wick 4. I don't know if they're gonna make another one.
It's just out too.
It's so hard for them to top what they did in John Wick 4. It's like unreal. And like, you're halfway through, you're like, wait, this is it's a 3-hour movie. It's a 3-hour movie.
Oh, nice.
Well,
but they just keep going and going and going, and it's like, fuck, this is crazy.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Nice.
And fucking Donnie Yen's in it, like, oh my god.
Yeah, we gotta get to that. We'll get to that soonish.
Yeah, we gotta get that.
Let me show you guys what we're reviewing on Thursday. Viking Wolf. I'm hoping it's better than Cellar.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Viking Wolf.
I seen that when it first came out. It went right to streaming, I believe.
Viking Wolf?
Yeah, I think it was I forgot what site. Maybe Shudder.
Oh, like Shudder?
Shudder
seems to get a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, Shudder or something like that. It's one of those sites I've seen it. I just checked it out. I was like, I didn't see a werewolf movie in a long ass time. I was like, what's this fucking Viking Wolf?
And then,
dude, werewolves are like dead, man.
Yeah, I know. No one wants to make them more.
They're so dead. You know what I think really hurt? You remember that movie they did? It was like, was it Cursed?
Oh yeah, the
Curse. Came out
Curse.
like 2004, and it was like the guy who wrote Scream.
Yeah,
wrote that.
That's why I fucked it up.
That's why it sucked. You had him do it.
No, but for real though, like that movie was all the things that were annoying about Scream without any of the things that were interesting. Like, that's exactly what that movie was. But it was the exact same movie. It was Scream.
Yep.
Except not funny, no mystery, no suspense, just dumb. And it was just like, yeah. And it's like, nah, fuck this. And I feel like that they're like, okay, the werewolf genre is dead.
Basically. And honestly, vampires are falling off too. A lot of people are not coming out with vampire movies anymore either.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen Renfield. Renfield did not help. Renfield did not help that shit. Did not help the cause at all, unfortunately. I like the idea, like they did some shit at the beginning that was funny, where they recreated the 30s Dracula, except with the two of them. And I like that because they just basically inserted him into the shots, and it was like really funny. Okay. But then it just goes downhill from there. Dog Soldiers.
Dog Soldiers is a good one.
I haven't seen it.
Me either.
Aaron, yeah, you did. We reviewed it.
Did we really?
Yeah, it's the two fucking army people out in
oh shit, that was dope as shit.
Yeah.
There's just so many movies we watch now. You just
I know you forget.
Like,
I remember Dog Soldiers. That shit was fucking crazy.
There's not going to be a wheel spin on Thursday, James, because we're going to review Cursed next Thursday.
Oh, you fucker!
You see the Scream werewolf movie? Because I've never seen it, and I got to see if it's the real.
Now we got to watch fucking crappy werewolf movie. All right.
Yeah, it's honestly the last ones I really watched were like the fucking Underworld, whatever the Underworld. I fucking hate that Underworld 5 or whatever.
I don't know if I've seen part 5. I don't know if I've seen it.
They killed that one character off screen. The dude who's like a hybrid, like a vampire.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah, they kill him off screen in that movie.
I didn't see. I didn't. Oh, damn.
I was like, "Fuck this movie."
I know he's a main character.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. From that,
he's supposed to be strong as fuck. You guys show if he's.
They killed him off screen, and like in like, I was like, "Fuck this franchise. Fuck it right up its ass. Fuck it. Fuck it." I was fucking mad, dude. I was fucking mad. I was not happy because. So here's the thing. Here's what's even worse, right? So the whole time. They do this mystery box. Where's Michael? Where is he? What happened to him? What happened? Where is he? They do that from like minute 1. And then she's doing all the shit and she's got this kid and it's their kid and she's saving the kids. Like, okay, all right. Just tell me what happened. And she's finding this villain. And then they're like, they do this whole blood fucking psychic bullshit. So she drinks the dude's blood and she's like, oh, you killed Michael by draining all of his blood and now you got his powers. That happens in the 3rd act. And I'm like, I waited through all this movie to hear that. Fuck you.
Oh man.
So they did a thing where they tried to do to Blade, drain all his blood.
Yes, yes, they did the Blade to him. That's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. And
yeah, man.
I was like, fuck you, movie. I'm out.
Speaking of that, is that Blade coming out soon?
No. That Blade movie is fucked. That Blade movie, we may never see it. Yeah.
Oh,
that Blade movie. So like, it got delayed. Then they had to rewrite the script, and then the guy they hired to rewrite the script can't write the script because there's a strike.
Fuck yeah.
So there's no script. There's nothing. There's not, and they can't hire a writer to write to do anything.
That's right. I forgot about that strike is going on. The writer's strike.
So that movie is fucked. That movie is legitimately fucked.
Man. Because I heard it was like going to lean towards horror. They're trying to make it like darker. That's what I heard.
You know what they should really do, honestly? And I'll be curious what they do with Deadpool. But like, they should have some Marvel stuff that's 20th Century Fox labeled. so it can be rated R and be darker and be weird.
I agree, 100% with you.
You know, and I hope they do that with Deadpool. I really do, because then like let it fly, let it just do whatever, and it's not like Disney-fine.
I think this is going to be the last Deadpool, but then Deadpool's going to be in like Secret Wars or some fucking side project. Like he's part of.
He's going to come back. He's way too popular.
Yeah,
he's going to come back. Yeah, Werewolf by Night was good.
Yeah, he has to.
He's going to be back in whatever Avengers movie they'll bring him in.
Yep, to make the comedy part of it.
I had heard that they said that the plot's going to be like him fighting the TVA, which are it's the group that's supposed to keep people from going into the wrong universe.
Oh,
so
because he's time jumping. He's time jumping.
He's fucking around.
So he's doing the Flash thing where there's a special Speed Force police that come at you. You're like, you motherfucker, you can't go back.
You fucked up the timeline. I mean, because that's what he did in Deadpool 2, right? Like he totally rewrote.
Yeah, he did everything. He went back, killed himself.
Yeah, he killed himself from doing Green Lantern.
Fucking killed
that. I forgot all about it. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
That
the
shit
fucking other Deadpool from the Wolverine movie.
Yes, the Deadpool from the Wolverine. Yeah.
He was like, "It's me. It's okay. Hi. It's just me." And Wolverine's just looking like, "The fuck."
That was so fucking bad. That was so bad. What they did to him, and then they like took his mouth. Like, what the fuck is going on?
They had him cool in the beginning. Like, wait.
Oh, dude, he was when he comes out of the elevator.
Yeah,
he's got the swords and he's
swinging, hitting the bullets and shit. I was like, oh
yeah, that was
fucked him up. Then
he understands the character, like he gets the character. But then other people fuck around and they
fuck. For one, they made him a hybrid. He was part Wolverine, Cyclops. He was shooting lasers out of his eyes.
Oh, no,
what the fuck is going on?
No.
That pissed me off so bad when they did that, man.
And you don't make stuff like that bad. Is like so you're using this because of the popularity of the comic book. It's like
everybody knows how Deadpool is.
All you're doing is using the name, the popularity, and then you're using this specific character because it's like, okay, we haven't seen him in any like move. We haven't seen him in anything live action. We haven't seen him like really in the forefront of anything. Let's bring him up in this and see how it does. And people are like, oh shit, Deadpool's gonna be in the movie. Then you go see it and you're like,
that ain't fucking Deadpool.
Yeah,
that's somebody cosplayed as Deadpool with a bunch of fucking stupid ass powers. That's not Deadpool.
Nope. Not at all.
You got it right.
But then Ryan Reynolds is like, "Fuck this. We're doing this for real. I know. I'll fix it. I'll show you the real Deadpool." And it worked.
Before we wrap this up, just because, like I said, not spinning the wheel on Thursday, so next Tuesday is sick. And Thursday is cursed.
Man, okay.
Just
because. Oh shit! Was that fucking
Christina Ricci?
Put that up again.
Which one? This?
Yeah. Is that Jesse Eisenberg?
Oh. Wait, is that from Dawson's Creek, dude? Too?
Yeah, I think that's the dude from Dawson's Creek. I think that's Jesse Eisenberg.
The young one.
Who's in this movie? This is crazy.
Oh, maybe I.
Yeah,
no,
I've
seen this. I did see this. Okay.
Shannon Elizabeth is also in this movie.
That's very 2000s. Shannon Elizabeth.
Holy shit!
I mean, she peaked in like 2006, and
yeah.
Same as what's her name from this movie. She peaked in 2006.
It happens.
What was that? What was the movie she was in? Like the girlfriend. What's the name of that? The girl next door.
Who?
The chick from this movie, from the Cellar.
Oh, you talking about back in the 2000s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks so familiar. She was in a TV series.
It was like a comedy show. Maybe?
You remember it was a comedy, and it was like the dude wanted to date her, and she was like a porn star.
Yeah. And he shows a porn star. That's right. Yeah. That's right.
And he's like trying to date her. Like, remember that? Like that is what I. Whenever I see her face, I think of that movie. Like 100%.
Yo, she's smoking though.
These fucking 2000s raunchy comedies, like Euro Trip.
What's that movie called again, Ibrahim?
Dude, I don't remember.
It's called Girl Next Door. It's actually
Girl
called
Next Door. Yeah.
Yep.
That movie was fun.
Then her porn star friends. His friends. That shit was funny. I laughed.
That was a fun movie. That was a fun. Like those comedies are dead.
Yeah,
they are dead now. They do not make comedies like that. They are dead as fucking dead.
Yep. They worked at the time.
Yeah, and like the thing that always comes up too now is like the House of Wax. She was great. Is Tropic Thunder. Like Tropic Thunder, like still to this day, motherfuckers are like, what?
Yeah, I know. I know.
That shit was so fucking funny.
Hey, they didn't cancel him though. They gave him a pass.
They did.
They're like,
well, the reason why too is like, because like I remember Jamie Foxx talked about like Robert Downey Jr. asked him like, should I fucking do this? He was like, hell yeah, you should do this.
It'll be funny as fuck. Do it, man.
He told him, hell yeah, you should do this.
It's funny as fuck.
Shit, yeah, do it.
But it's like me, the opposite. I love when a black male does like a white guy. I think it's where they do that voice. They're like, whoa, what's going on?
Voice?
Yeah, it's funny as hell.
They do that white voice, yeah.
Like Dave Chappelle did. He put the powder on his face, made his skin like look, trying to be white.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Or even like the
white
blind Klansman. Remember that skit, the blind Klansman?
Oh, that shit was great. That was one of his best.
Clayton Bigsby.
Clayton Bigsby.
Oh my god.
And there's like at the end they told him that he was black and he was like
It says he got divorced. He got he's like, I don't think no. That shit was that's genius writing right there. That is genius comedy.
Hilarious.
He divorced his wife.
It makes me want to watch the Chappelle show now. That shit was
Oh my god.
Dave Chappelle is hilarious. That was genius.
Yeah.
And it came out at the right time. It came out at the right time too, because now that wouldn't even fly.
Oh, he still does it. It works.
I mean, when he does shows, like people attack him. Like people physically jump on stage and attack him.
Yeah, well, I mean, as far as not him telling that joke.
Oh, you're talking about
the whole skit coming out on Comedy Central. Yeah, that'd have to be like a YouTube, HBO Max.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit won't fly.
Did you watch the Chris Rock special?
I didn't.
I seen parts of it. I seen the part where
you know honestly, you know what I did? I turned that shit on. I went to like 10 minutes before the end, and I hit exactly the point where he talked about the Jada Pinkett Smith shit.
Because you know it's gonna be at the end. That's what
I knew it was gonna be at the end. Yeah.
Yep. That's what I seen too. Yep.
Yeah. That's all I watched of it, and it was funny.
It was funny. I thought he was gonna go harder though. He did a back.
The joke I liked. The joke I liked was when he brought up when Will Smith was in Emancipation, and he was like so mad at him. He was like, "Now I'm rooting for Master." I thought that was great.
Oh, shit.
That was funny. But then, like in the version they put out, he actually flubbed the joke. When he told the joke about Jada Pinkett Smith, he actually fucked it up, which I thought was interesting because he was like talking. She was mad at him. Jada was mad at Chris Rock for
wasn't it supposedly concussion?
Live? Well, I think you know what they do. You know what they do? What they do is they record him doing like 3 or 4 shows around that many, and then they splice together. They splice together the best parts to make one thing.
I could have sworn they were saying it was supposedly the first ever live something. I don't.
I feel like that's some bullshit.
That's Blair Witch shit. A whole bunch of lies.
Yeah. But I mean, you know that shit was popular when that shit hit.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know that shit was popular. But you know the other one, real quick, which also kind of covers the same thing. I just started seeing in my recommended. It was Marlon Wayans did a stand-up.
I want to watch that.
Dude, it was the funniest shit I've ever seen. I mean, he was like destroying it. I mean, I'm not talking like kind of funny. Like, and he even has a Jada Pinkett Smith bit. And I was like, where's this dude been? This is like the best comedy I've seen in like 5 years. That show was fire, dude. That show was fire. That show was fire.
Either this year or last year. Like this year it came out. Right?
Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up. I didn't know.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it maybe earlier this year. It was maybe like
It's on actually it's on Netflix too, I believe.
Yeah. Right? I don't know. I just saw the shit in YouTube, and so I was like, oh, you talked about Jada Pinkett. Okay, I want to see it. And the story was just so funny because he's like talking about when he met her when he was like younger. Yep. He wanted to date her, and then he just like she basically like cock blocked him. He was like, oh hey, come over, I want you to meet somebody, and it was like Will Smith. Yep. It was funny, and it was just like the bits were like hell.
Yeah, I would watch. I think like with Chris Rock, I always found him funny like in TV, movies, things more than his stand up. His stand up is funny. His stand up is funny. Don't get me wrong, but I just didn't find him as funny as like Marlon with some of his stand up that I've seen before. I was always laughing.
Because he does the silly type comedy, like
yeah, he's so like in that too. Yeah, he's so animated. Yeah. He's fucking sweating because he's just like really like putting on a performance. And like, oh my god, the shit that he was saying about Chris Rock too. It's just like the way he's telling the stories because it's like he's basically talking about the '90s and shit. And like he was talking about how fucking Chris Rock, because like the whole bit is like his take on the situation with them was like he had a past with Chris Rock. Because Chris Rock was always shitting on his comedy, his stand-up comedy. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, God was telling me, just wait.
I knew some shit was gonna happen.
And so for him, when Chris Rock got slapped, he was like, well, Chris, you jogging that shit. I thought that was hella funny.
God answered my prayer. I knew if I waited, something was gonna happen.
I just needed to be patient.
I gotta watch that shit.
Dude, it was like, because like I watched that one clip. I was like, this is like unbelievable. And I just watched like 4 or 5 in a row, and every bit was fire. Every bit was fire. And honestly, like of all the comedic shit I've seen said about the whole slap, like
that was probably the funniest.
Is by far the funniest. By far the funniest.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot here and there, just clips and bits, and it really wasn't all that. I'm like,
yeah,
and you guys are kind of reaching, and I feel like some of them, I'm like, it was maybe funnier when it was closer to around that time. But you guys that are doing the jokes years later, and you're not knocking it out the park, just do something else, please.
Yeah. You need to just fucking get a pair of balls and just say something right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
yeah, check out that special. That shit was fire.
We're gonna wrap this one up though, people. Hope you guys have an amazing night. I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace. And again, Cellar.
Thanks for joining us, Ibrahim.
The little girl's
nice seeing you again, man.
Oh no. Stay put. Actually, stay put. It's not the little girl's fault. It is not the little girl's fault. But it's funny you mentioned that.